Alix Earle and Alex Cooper, two of the biggest names in podcasting, are now at the center of a growing public feud, and things have officially gone from subtle tension to direct confrontation. For those who may not be familiar, Alix Earle rose to fame through her viral Get Ready With Me videos and later launched her podcast, Hot Mess. On the other side, Alex Cooper is the creator of the hugely successful Call Her Daddy podcast and the founder of the Unwell network, a platform designed to support and produce podcasts, including Alix's at one point. Initially, their relationship appeared to be a strong business partnership. Alix's podcast, Hot Mess, was part of Alix's Unwell network, and everything seemed to be running smoothly from the outside. However, things began to shift in 2025 when Hot Mess suddenly separated from the Unwell network. At the time, there was no major public fallout, but the situation raised questions. Alex Cooper later clarified that Alix still owned her podcast and was never restricted from continuing it. There was no indication of legal conflict stopping her from moving forward independently. Alix Earle, when briefly addressing the situation, described it as a little bit of a hot mess, which left fans speculating that there may have been more happening behind the scenes than what was being shared publicly. Fast forward to April 2026, and the situation escalated significantly. Alix Earle reposted a TikTok video that criticized Alex Cooper. The post was interpreted by many as a direct jab, especially because it included comparisons suggesting manipulative behavior. This repost quickly went viral, drawing massive attention and dividing fans across social media. Some viewers supported Alix, believing she was subtly calling out a negative experience. Others defended Alix, arguing that reposting indirect criticism without explanation only fueled unnecessary drama. Then came the turning point. Alex Cooper responded publicly. In a direct TikTok video, Alix addressed the situation head-on. She accused Alix of being passive-aggressive and creating what she described as fake drama. Alix made it clear that if Alix had something to say, she should say it directly, rather than engaging in indirect posts and reposts. One of the most important statements Alix made was that there is no NDA, no legal agreement, preventing Alix from speaking out. This detail shifted public perception because it suggested that Alix's silence was not due to legal restrictions, but rather a personal choice. Alix emphasized that the situation had been long overdue and expressed frustration over what she saw as ongoing indirect behavior. She called the situation a waste of time and made it clear she wanted transparency instead of speculation. Following this very public call-out, many expected Alix Earle to respond with a detailed explanation or her side of the story, but instead her response was minimal. Alix simply commented, "Okay" on it, and reposted Alix's video. There was no further clarification, no breakdown of events, and no direct response to the accusations. This brief reaction only added more curiosity and speculation among fans, as people began to wonder whether she would eventually share her full perspective. At this point, the situation remains unresolved. What makes this feud particularly interesting is that it's not just about personal conflict. It also reflects a business fallout between two major figures in the podcasting industry. It highlights how quickly partnerships can change and how social media can turn private disagreements into public discussions. Alex Cooper is clearly pushing for direct communication and openness. Alix Earle, at least for now, is choosing a more subtle and indirect approach, and that contrast is exactly what's keeping audiences engaged. As of now, there has been no full statement from Alix explaining her side in detail, but many are expecting that she may eventually address the situation more clearly. Until then, the tension remains and the story continues to develop. One thing is certain, this is far from over.